Hello, welcome back to our channel. I hope you're doing well. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe. Today we are going to talk about how to start a business. I'm going to give you a few details on how to start a business, what it entails, understanding and dealing with the many issues in a business. This can be legal, the financing, the sales, the marketing, above all your intellectual properties, human resource. So many different things that I'm going to share with you briefly in this video. So please subscribe and stay with me for more entrepreneurship tips and guidelines, just in case you want to start or you've been doing your business and you really want to see what's missing, what you need to change a little bit. So I'm gonna give you, first of all, you must understand the commitment needed and the challenges of being an entrepreneur. You need to understand the resources, you need to understand the energy. So many different things come into being an entrepreneur, because in most cases we all want to be entrepreneurs. We tired of the 9-to-5 jobs, but it takes a lot. You don't just wake up and be like, okay, I want to do this, and then things work just like that. You may end up working 24/7. Most people don't expect that, but that's the reality, and those are the things that happen on a daily. So there's so many challenges of starting your own business and coming up with the products, coming up with the ideas, marketing them, making a good plan, the vision of the business, this finances needed to run the business. So many things that you'll need when you're starting your own business that you really have to focus on. So when you have your strong plans, your finances, you figured out everything, how you're going to market and everything, you need to know the type of business you want to start. Is it an LLC? Is it a sole proprietorship? What kind of business do you want to start, and what does it need to run and operate such a business? And then now, based on the type of business you really want to run, you need to start. If it's not a sole proprietorship, definitely that's the easiest, because you're alone. You don't need any support from anyone else. But just in case you're going for partnerships or any other kind, LLCs, please, you need to clearly state in your operating agreements what percentage each gets, who is who, what are the responsibilities in case of a founder, in case someone wants to leave, in case you're dissolving the business, how many days you need, what notice you need, everything, because business is different. When you're starting it, it's a different tone. When you're ending it, it's a different tone. So many different things you go into business, but you really want to make sure that you're not starting to lose everything. I said this out of experience, so if you're doing that, you need to know exactly the salaries, how are you going to share the profits. Everything in details of how you're going to do it. It needs to be written down to help both of you make sure all of you, to make sure you're all protected. Now, depending on the nature of the business, still you need the following. You may need some permits. So this could be the sales permit, seller's permit. If you're in food, there are those health department permits. There's so many different permits that you may need, so depending on the industry you're in. So just make sure that all your permits are together. Get all your permits so that you don't run into different lawsuits. You don't begin your business by breaking the law. So make sure you have all your permits, and choose the right name for your business, as it may affect your success. You get? It helps you, first of all, avoid legal problems and copyrights. You need to make sure that the business that you're choosing, the name is not in use. It's only yours. You're not going to be called out. You're not going to start your business, run it, and then someone else begins saying, oh, it's already taken, it's mine, and it's already registered. it's already trademarked. Just make sure that avoid such complications and make sure you pick the right name and limit your business, so that it won't limit your business expansion. The products and service department, differentiate your products from your competitors. That's very important. When you choose what products you want to deal in, you just have to make sure they are different from your competitors. You make sure you can stand out. You make sure it's not only like they do not collide with your competitors. They're not the same. Someone is not going to come after you that you did take my colors or whatever. The way you brand your products is the same way like I did it. So make sure there is good product differentiation between you and your competitors, and then make sure you go through research on your competitors' products and services. This is very, very important. I mean, when you're giving your customers any service, you need to make sure you're really standing out. You need to make sure you're giving them the best product, the best service that you're offering. It's different from your competitors. You're giving them value for their money. So you have to make sure you research about your competitors and the services they're offering. This is going to help you beat your competition because you're definitely offering something different that's not in the market. So that's very, very important. But as you're getting all your legal situations cleared, the formation of the business, don't forget to get you a tax ID number. I mean, you have to pay taxes. As opposed to employment, when you're an entrepreneur, you have to pay taxes on your money. So you need to make sure you're registered with the IRS so that you pay your money and make sure you file your taxes. And then you get an online presence. I mean, it's a day-to-day thing. Like everyone knows, you need to get an online presence, like a website. Like you need to have somewhere. Someone needs to Google your business, and then they can find you everywhere. It's like there's so many different websites, so many service providers. So that's easy. Everyone, don't forget to set up your books and keep those books. You need to make sure your books are tight and you're able to like they're kept well. Like the bookkeeping is very key. You don't have to wait for the end of the financial year and then you're like, oh, I need to file my taxes, but you have no idea where all your things are. You at your expenses and income is. So you need to make sure, and above all, copyrights and trademarks, please make sure you trademark your names or the words or symbols or devices, things that are significant to your business. Make sure you trademark them because you do not want someone else taking them after you built your world around it. Then copyright gives the owner ownership rights. You get copyright music, softwares, movies, something you're dealing in. Make sure you get your copyright so that no one can infringe on you. Then you must learn to sell your business at all costs, regardless. Potential customers, you need to sell your business to everyone. So it's a must for you to learn because word of mouth travels world. So however you're gonna sell your business, you need to make sure you start selling it. And then there's so many reasons why so many startups definitely fail, but I just wanted to share with you a few things that you need to focus on to when you're starting your own business. Many startups fail because entrepreneurs are not able to adjust in so many different ways. So many startups fail because entrepreneurs think that all you have to do is start up a business. Yes, you start up a business, but there is a lot that happens before the startup, during the startup, and in the progress, to make sure you don't collapse, don't invest your money to lose it. So if this was helpful, please subscribe to my channel for more. subscribe, like, leave me a thumbs up. Just leave me a comment and let me know how you love this. Was it valuable? Do you love it? Do you need me to change something? I mean, thank you so much.